happening, guys? Shannon here again. Listen, I'm here to fit a radio to this taxi. I don't know what's in the box yet, but let's have a look. That's the right one. So what we've got here? We've got a 7-inch widescreen TFT Android player. It's got a flip screen radio. Can't go wrong with a flip screen radio. It's gonna fit nicely in there. What have you got here? GPS aerial. Alright. And some ISO connectors, hopefully behind the radio. The connections will already be there and correct. Maybe have to swap the power supplies around. This is the GPS for the sat nav, so the radio's got built-in sat nav. Wait, on the floor here we got. This is a DAB aerial, so he's going to be listening to DAB music in here, so that's pretty good. Oops, do that. Okay, we've got a reversing camera, beautiful. And the power supplies, so I'm going to fit that as well. There's this part of the DAB radio aerial. So this stuff should have been. This here should have been in here. We'll just put that back there. The radio for the people in the back seat, innit? Alright. Let's remove the radio. So, I think what we'll do is get cracking with the rear camera and we work our way to the front of the taxi. Yeah? Now, let's open up this and see where we can put this camera is. I feel like the camera is gonna have to go here. I'd like it to go there. You know? Like that. And I'll hide it in the headline and run it to the front. Only thing is I'm gonna need to get a power supply from the reversing lights and run that cable to the radio as well, so that the radio can switch over screens when it's time to reverse. How do you get out of a taxi?
Knew it was coming. It was in a thing called a white paper the government had written, right? Mm-hmm. But you try telling people that, no, it won't happen to us, no, it fucking will, and it is. It's like now, everyone seems to think, well, he can't do it. He is doing it, mate. Although there's only good thing is, people are going around knocking these cameras down. The only way you're going to beat this, the only one way people will ever beat this. Bit is what they're saying. Boris Johnson, mate. I quite like Boris Johnson myself. They set her up.
They were trying to get Boris back in there, weren't they?
They was talking about it, yeah.
Right. This camera's got this big piece here to hide, yeah? So in order to hide this wire perfectly, you need to drill a hole this big one. I don't mind you can put it up there, man, but I don't think it will drive YouTubers to us. I don't know. This camera's gonna tuck into the hole, back into it like that.
That's how they make money. Kids, like they do a bit of wire when you get some old boy coming in. Can I help you? He says, yeah, get that all out. That's how you make money, man.
Yeah, very rumbling fun. Fucking hell.
Like, subscribe to the channel, but then in a year you need, I think, how many hours is it?
4,000.
4,000 hours like of watch time. So people have watched your videos for that amount of time, and then they'll start paying you.
That was a mission.
We got you.
Okay. So this here now, I'm gonna just split this wire like this, so I can pick up the reverse light feed onto the camera wire. So then on this end, when I get to the back of the radio, there'll be 12 volts on this wire. I'll do the flipping over of the screen. You've got to tape these connections up, because if you don't, it's just going to pull out one day. You know? We'll start working it with that. Let's see what it looks like behind this. Alright, trying not to break anything. Just stay there then. Pass the part for the camera. Because you know he's gonna get paid for it quick.
Yeah.
Wire here. This green orange wire, that's the reverse light feed on a went to punch that punching bag things yesterday at Regin's shop. You know, I swear that he broke my thumb, bro. It's killing me, bro.
Them in your yard. Every time the man them come round.
Yeah, 50p for like them pranks, innit? probably do a neater job with the tape, but it's not too bad, fam. Not too bad. No reason for anyone to touch that again anyway. So that's that.
Then job from last week.
What do you do mainly for as a tutorial, so people to show people how to
Yeah, they can sort of like, because also in like the description of the video, it sort of says like what's happening as.
right? Yeah.
Mm.
It's things like that, you know what I'm saying? Is
Yeah, trying to make the videos more fun as well, innit?
hey?
All the while me sitting here not talking, it's not really a good video. You need to make it more like fun, people to watch.
No, I mean, I put sounds like everyone does. I tell you the one bit I always get annoyed with when somebody's doing a video, right? You know, it's supposed to be showing something. They don't get to the point.
Take too long to get to the point.
They don't get to the point.
Jibber
They
jabbering.
go all round the houses.
Mm.
You sit and watch the video, right? It's like me looking something up, I want to know something, right? And I'm watching this. It's a bit slow, but it's usually one.
So instead
We'll
of
get someone's
making,
interest.
mm,
What you're trying to do, get
Yeah.
someone's.
so you can make one video on how to build a brick wall,
Yeah, do that
but
fun.
instead you can break that into 10 videos: how to use a drill, how to
excellent.
mix
Oh, you
cement,
could do, yeah,
how
yeah.
to do,
Every
Can you
little step
send
of
me
the way.
the address
Break it down, right down, you know what I mean?
over to this phone?
She's like, what? Let's say you got yourself really busy, or you're doing, you say you got to be reliable, right? And trustworthy, yeah? There's the three most important things. Once you can build that reputation up, and people go, and then people start going, oh yeah, I'll say you so he's good, he's this. Then the recommendations will. And I'll be honest with you, I've been working since the day I left school. Never been out work. Ever.
Yeah.
Never been out work.
breaking, and all the
That's
workers.
that's a very up and coming area, that Battersea, mate. Back in the day, in the early 80s when we worked out there, mate, you could pick up properties, fucking next to nothing, mate. Them same properties, we were doing properties, you could pick them up 40, 50 grand. It's all this bullshit about electric.
Saying we're going green, so they already seen us as customers on the way out, right? At the moment, oil is pricing $1. That's about to stop. It's going to be pricing yen. When that happens, it's going to be a major currency reset.
It shows a Jag, all electric Jag, right? And then a petrol Jag. You pay for diesel or petrol.
Is this GPS for this or what?
I don't know, that was, because I said I ain't had this motor long, so that was in there, so I reckon that is a GPS. Suddenly I noticed it and I thought, have they put that in? They could have done. Or, I didn't know whether it was maybe So I didn't know. Look, see that? There's nothing that's here, dear. Look, that cable there. What's the other one? Is that, did you just put that one in?
Yeah.
Oh, you just put that one in. Oh, well, I don't know. I really don't know what that's for. I don't know whether it was. See, I don't know whether they stuck that in when they done this, or I thought it was part of this.
We should make a good video, but you know what? I've never really done it myself.
What's that?
Machine with a pop-up pump in the back on the GX, I think.
It's got all the brushes and all that.
Yeah, got the surface cleaners and all that. Got the roof, everything, to be honest with you.
Oh, so you've actually got the whole kit set up and ready to go.
Ready to go, but Brethren was using it. We spend like.
He do well at it, mate. He fucking go out
Yeah,
there himself.
let's get a shed full of chairs and shit.
He does well at it. He's got all the dance floors and all that. Ways of making a pound note, you know what I mean? And there's lots of hard ways of making a pound note as well.
This is a hard way of making a pound.
You know what I mean? I don't think you know what they're doing, they'll fuck it up.
Big time.
You know what I mean? It's not. It's the sort of job you really.
Find a 30 mechanic.
know something. But building games are on the game, you know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You never get an easy day in building. There's never one easy day. You never get one fucking cushy day.
Always.
Column, mate. Plastering, fucking putting ceilings up, fucking putting Irish drainage, doing drainage. There's never you never get an easy day. It's not like this driving a cab. I'll get what I call easy days.
And you meet people, innit? Hook you up.
That week I popped in. First job, bloke went, I taxed down to Heathrow Airport, mate. You know what I mean? That's an easy job. With this job, I'll go work clean, go home clean. Job removals. Because you're lifting all the time when you're all day. You'll find muscles you didn't even know you had. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's our game, mate. Removals, ain't an easy job.
That's my dad was doing it for.
Alright, so where is the GPS one? Give me two things. I'm seeing one at the moment. Where's the DAB one? Oh yeah, that was for this. Okay, so nothing. That's lucky. And that was this. I don't even need to run that anyway.
What's that thing?
Yeah, DAB radio.
What is it?
For the DAB radio?
Oh, for DAB.
Yeah. Gold-plated connections on that. Okay. Right. I'm gonna pull out this out.
Yeah, it's a manual operated. I have had them before.
I'm not quite sure what the problem is. Could be the alternator or could be the battery itself.
So Oris, you said, yeah?
Yeah, could be one of the two. The car is parked in the garage. I don't know exactly what the problem is. So if I would need you to come and have a look at it or fix it, what is it going to cost me? Like, I'm sure if the alternator needs to be changed, the part, that price. And what would be your charges in case?
You think it's going to be an alternator? So you want me to give you a price for an alternator change?
Yeah, with the alternator as well, if you can.
Okay. Toyota Auris alternator. I need to look it up. Send me a text message when I stop working in a minute. I'll look up the price and I'll text you back a quote.
Alright, okay. Alright. And I'll give you my address as well just for you to know because I live in Sutton, so.
Oh, wicked. Thanks, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and your name is Shannon, isn't it?
Yeah, my name's Shannon. What's your name?
My name is Errol Shannon.
Errol.
Yeah, ERROL, yeah.
Alright, man. Cool.
Alright, so I'll send you a text. But with your experience, if the battery is dying down, and I checked the battery earlier, they said there's no problem with the battery as such.
No problem.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, sir. Alright. Thank you.
Alright.
Thank you so much. Cheers. Bye.
All right, bye. So bad with my memory. I was gonna check the settings for the radio. Completely forgot about that. That's probably that one then still. I'm gonna reuse this.
Does that speaker fact?
No, we'll check the settings in a second. Is there a screwdriver back there? This is the cage for the radio. This is important to be put in properly because obviously if you don't, the radio just gets a bit easier to steal. Just push these locking tabs down behind there like that. Alright, let's test the radio, the DAB. It's still annoying with it beeping a lot.